Guys, welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome, guys. Let's discuss. Welcome back. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Guys, Oh God, let me try and move this, man. Let me try and move this. Okay, hope you guys can hear me. Guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about everything else that is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So, guys, you guys can see. So, I'm short of words. Bitcoin is almost back up to all-time high. It's trading around the $124,000 right now. First, before we start, cheers to you guys. The diamond hands which I've been holding. So despite the up and down, despite the volatility, you guys who have been holding your Bitcoin and crypto. You guys who did not sell. So I say, what a day to be alive, what a day to be in crypto. So you guys can see the benefit of holding. So I'll be saying it, hold, keep holding. Hold last are people who are in profit today. So you guys can see without being told. Cheers to you guys, man. Bitcoin keeps skyrocketing like never before. It's crazy. I see the chat booming, guys. For sure, drop your question on the chat if you have any question. Drop your question on the chat. Bitcoin is skyrocketing, hitting all-time high. What a day to be alive, guys. What else do I have to say? Let's just be looking at the market. We have a lot of bullish news about Bitcoin and crypto. Coinbase partnering with Samsung to bring Bitcoin and crypto to over 70 something million Samsung users. You guys know what that means. So we have some fantastic news. So, but before we get started, there's something I want to share with you guys. Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy. So I want to see if some of you guys remember this tweet from Michael Saylor. He just retweeted it just about a few minutes ago. Guys, cheers to you guys all, man. Cheers to you guys who have been holding. So, guys, the altcoins are skyrocketing like never before. Michael Saylor, guess what? You all know just about February. Michael Saylor said, sell your kidney and keep your Bitcoin. But guess what? He just retweeted it just now. He said, "I hope you kept the Bitcoin." So Michael Saylor is asking, so he hope you keep the Bitcoin and you sell your kidney, which that is crazy. So guys, before we dive into the market, I want us to see the market performance, guys. Before we dive into the news, most of the headline, what is happening in the market. So let's see the market performance. So I'm so excited because so I'll be telling you guys, keep holding, keep this year. For sure, you will be in profit. You guys can see just in the past 7 days, most of the altcoins are up double digit. BNB hitting on time high, trading around the $1,153. Just like never before. You guys can see on the screen. Bitcoin trading around the $123,600 right now. Guess what? Followed by Ethereum trading around $4,500. SRP trading around $3.08. Coming back to BNB, $1,153. So you guys can see everything is in green except stable coin. So Solana trading around the $235. Most of the altcoins are up huge, So for sure, if you are BTC following the strategy of buy and hold, a day like today, it's no way you are not in profit. Every crypto investor, people who will be bearish today are people who are trading with high leverage. If you short the market, so if you short Bitcoin, for sure, a day like today, you will be crying because you will all get liquidated. So Bitcoin, look at him, 123,800. It's crazy. We keep, the market keeps skyrocketing like never before. Dogecoin up. Let's look at the performance of the percentage. Bitcoin in the past 7 days is up about 13%. Ethereum up 14.3%. SRP 12%. BNB 21%. Solana 18%, just 7 days performance. Guys, I want to see W on the chat, man. If you are watching from S, you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from Pump Fun. You guys will quickly look at my my streaming call. You guys can see. So I'm streaming to Pump Fun right now. If I let's say, let me just as you guys can see. So B chart yesterday, B chart was between about how much? Just yesterday, yeah, B chart was trading between about let me quickly say. Chart was between about how much yesterday? About 117, 180 yesterday. But right now, chart is now back up above $19,000, market cap. It's still small, but guess what? We have a long way to go. So if you haven't get a chart yet, add the chart to your portfolio. My official streaming coin on Pump Fund. So try to make sure you add chart to your portfolio. You guys can also see it on my heart. So chart, you can see it recovery back up strong. So, guys, coming back to the market, you guys can see the altcoins are up double digits, even if in the past with 24 hours performance. So, you guys can see the market is up huge. So, Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy. Yeah, guys, J-Boy, I want to see W on the chart, guys. So, guys, for sure, I want to see I am a future millionaire and billionaire in crypto, for sure. So, if you keep investing, hold for a long term, you will all become millionaires and billionaires in the crypto space. So the people who make millions in the Bitcoin and crypto, they don't have two heads. For sure, you guys will be like them. So keep holding, keep DCA, keep accumulating as much as you can. So months ago, Michael Saylor, so to start, he said that you should sell your kidney and keep your Bitcoin. That's crazy, but so which he was just killing it. So, but guess what? Just now, he just retweeted it few minutes ago, not even up to half an hour. He said, I hope you kept the Bitcoin and you sold your kidney. That is crazy. So, Michael Saylor to tell you how bullish he is in Bitcoin and crypto. So, Saylor said that, sell your Bitcoin and sell your kidney and keep your Bitcoin, which that is crazy. So, guys, that is crazy. That is the CEO of Strategy. So coming back to the Bitcoin relative strength index, I want you guys to see this. So guys, Bitcoin relative strength index is turning between about 70 right now. It's kicking 70. So Bitcoin, why this is very very important is that so this was tweeted by Plan B just about few hours ago. Plan B said that so Bitcoin strength relative index is heading up to 80. So for Bitcoin relative strength index, which is the RSI, for RSI to head up to 80, that means it will take Bitcoin above, at least minimum it will take Bitcoin to like about 150 to $160,000 this cycle. But probably even still think that 200K to 250K is still in play. So which is why you never go long by buying Bitcoin. The best strategy is to DCA and hold for a long term. Guys, if you are watching from Pump Fund, so if you're watching from Pump Fund, I'm also streaming to YouTube right now. So I want you guys all to head over to the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel is remain the same. So Charisco Crypto. Once you're on YouTube, type in Charisco Crypto. If you're watching from YouTube, big shout out to you guys all, man. So go and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, so the RSI still pretty data, and so we still have a long way to go. The bull market have still not ended yet. So and RSI is still predicted that so 80% is still in play. At least the RSI should still be heading at least up to 80% in order before the market dip down. So which will be taking Bitcoin to between about minimum $150,000 this cycle. So just in the next few months, because if history is on our side, we have just a few months left. If history is on our side, we have few months left. So all you need to do is to make sure take profit when you are in profit, just like a day like today, when the market is up huge like this. Take profit, keep some cash on your side is very, very important as well. So that when the market dip down, you will be able to buy back. So guys, once again, trust to you guys, man. So what next? Let's see this. So guys, one pay to add the Bitcoin and Ethereum trading with zero hash help. So this is huge for Bitcoin and crypto. We have a, you guys can see some bullish news that keep happening in Bitcoin and crypto. Now I keep saying it every single day. More people keep embracing Bitcoin every single day. So the world is going into blockchain. Every transaction right now is going into blockchain. It's very, very important because the blockchain is transparent. So it's one of the fastest way to process payments ever in the history of mankind. I keep saying it, so you guys can see how many people keep embracing Bitcoin every single day. How many corporate company keep embracing Bitcoin? How many countries keep embracing Bitcoin? That is because Bitcoin is so unique. So when you need, let's say for let's put it this way: if you need iPhone, Apple can produce more iPhone, but when you need more Bitcoin, you can't produce more Bitcoin. You have to go and get it from the market. So you have to go and get it from the market because we have it's an asset with a limit supply. So you have to get it from the market from the particular price which is trading just between, like for example, you can't get Bitcoin today between about $120,000. So when you have to get Bitcoin, you will be getting Bitcoin between about $124,000 right now. It's crazy, Joe. The market keeps skyrocketing like never before. Let's refresh this once again. Bitcoin is around the world right now. Let's quickly see. One. 123,600. Okay, 123,600. Okay. So you guys can see. So when you want to get a Bitcoin right now, you can't get it lower than that. You will be getting it at the price in the market. So you can't get more Bitcoin. It's not like a gold as well. So why Bitcoin is so different from gold is that you can get more gold, you can discover more gold, you can confiscate gold, but you can't confiscate Bitcoin. Once you confiscate Bitcoin, for you to transfer it out from blockchain, it will get destroyed. So this is why Bitcoin is so important. This is why many people keep embracing it because it's an asset with a limit supply. So people who keep telling you that, I want you guys to see this before I explain this further. So Samsung, you all know, this is one of the largest company in the world. So one of the largest. So Samsung, which compete with Apple as well. Samsung partner with Coinbase to provide a Bitcoin and a crypto accessible for 75 million Galaxy device user. This is huge, guys. This is huge. 75 million Galaxy device user. Yeah, around the world. So now, as you guys can see, 75 million people will now be having access to Bitcoin through Samsung. Samsung, this partnership which they just made with Coinbase right now. This is huge. We have a lot of, a lot of fantastic news happening in the crypto space every single day. So I keep telling you guys now, there's no any other asset that has outperformed Bitcoin over the past few years because it's an asset without inflation. That's because so every having event, Bitcoin block supply being bit cut by 50%. People who are powering Bitcoin right now, I'm using an example of if they are mining 10 Bitcoin, so next for per block, guess what? Next cycle they will be mining, they will be able to mine 5 Bitcoin, which show that they will have to double their mining machines in order for them to be able to mine equivalent amount of Bitcoin which they are mining this cycle. So you guys can see. And guess what? Bitcoin difficult mining keep hitting all-time high day by day. That is because more people powering the Bitcoin network. It's profitable to mine Bitcoin. Average cost of Bitcoin today is between about $53,000 to mine one Bitcoin. So you guys can see the price of Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is trading above $123,000. Just last week, yeah, Bitcoin was trading around $113,000 per coin. When everybody be scared, expecting Bitcoin to dip down to, to zero, and people say, oh, we'll be dipping down to at least $100,000 once again. I say, no, guys, stay strong. Don't be scared. This year, hold. It's a good time to buy. Each time the market dip down, embrace it as an opportunity, accumulate as much as you can because the market is coming up. The data are still showing that the cycle is still in play. We are still the bull market. We are in the parabolic phase, which the last phase of this cycle, the banana zone. Guys, I want to see W on the chat. Maybe you are watching from S, aka Twitter, guys. Head over to the YouTube channel, Charisco Crypto, and support the channel for sure. A day like today, so you guys all deserve a cheers for sure. let's say, take profit. At least if you are bit this year, for sure, a day like today will be in profit. Take some profit to go and enjoy yourself. If you are using BYBIT, it's very, very important. You don't even need to withdraw to bank. So what you just need to do is to deposit Bitcoin on your deposit address, on your forwarding address. You can be able to spend the Bitcoin through your debit card. So if you are using BYBIT as well. So if you are using BYBIT, if you haven't signed up with BYBIT, there's a link in the description of this my video to sign up with BYBIT. So guys, coming here, as you guys can see, strategy Bitcoin holding just hit 77 billion. So you guys can see 77.4 billion. Now it's now more than, because the Bitcoin keeps skyrocketing like never before. So price return to, as Bitcoin hit between about the $120,000, strategy Bitcoin holding is now between about the 77 billion. So this is huge. Not just strategy. This is why I keep saying there's not much Bitcoin out there, just like as I explained earlier just now. There's not much Bitcoin out there. Bitcoin is an asset with a limit supply. MicroStrategy is already holding between about 640,000 Bitcoin. That is about how many Bitcoin supply? 3% of total Bitcoin supply. But guess what? Come in here. Let's look at this guy once again, BlackRock. So you can see BlackRock Bitcoin holding. BlackRock is holding about 773,461 Bitcoin. That is how many Bitcoin supply? 3.68% of total Bitcoin supply. You guys can see just BlackRock Spot ETF, they are holding $95 billion in Bitcoin today. Just BlackRock Spot ETF. Followed by Fidelity. Fidelity are holding 25 billion. Grayscale holding at 21 billion, going just like that. You guys can see this is just US Spot ETF. US Spot ETF are holding about $164 billion in Bitcoin. Those big boys are not selling anytime soon. It's simple for you guys to know that. So this asset, despite the volatility, will keep going up in value. Even if I keep saying it, next cycle, which I think it will start at least from 2026, even if Bitcoin will dip down, it will dip down like a previous cycle. Why? The calculation is simple, because now we now have the Wall Street here. 2022, why we dip down so much, there was no Bitcoin Spot ETF. But guess what? Just US Spot ETF, as of now, they are holding about 1.3 million Bitcoin, which is how many Bitcoin supply? 6.3% of total Bitcoin supply is already being held by US Spot ETF. Do you think that those big boys, even if, we know that even if the market will have a pullback, some of them will sell, but they are not selling them all. So most of them, they even want the market to dip down in order for them to accumulate as much as they can. I showed you guys just 2 days ago when a MicroStrategy CEO, Michael Saylor, he said that his plan is to accumulate $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin. Today, MicroStrategy are still holding about $77 billion worth of Bitcoin, just like as I showed. Let's quickly see. Yeah, they are holding between about, just because Bitcoin keep going up, but they will now be holding about $78 billion right now. But when you do the calculation, he said his plan is to be holding at least about $1 trillion worth of Bitcoin. That means you have to buy another about that is almost another 90% of what is holding right now. Another 90% of what is holding right now. So the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating. So we have some fantastic news. You guys can see Samsung partnering with Coinbase just few years ago. Even if Samsung, whoever think that Samsung will ever partner with any exchanger to bring a Bitcoin and crypto to their users? Never, you ever think of that? Just like as many banks now embracing Bitcoin right now in order for them to offer Bitcoin and crypto to their clients. So even the strategy CEO, Michael Saylor, he said that when your banks will tell you to buy Bitcoin and crypto, guess what? That is when a Bitcoin will be traded at least $1 million per coin. So guys, come in here, Cardona, to get up to 100 million users exposure with brief integrations with scope about 70 million ADA. So there's this way who accumulate almost about $70 million worth of ADA. This is, I think, this is bullish for ADA as well. Cardona and ADA's holders. Yeah, guys, I want to drop your question on the chat, and I want to see you guys Drop W on the chat, guys. Drop W on chat. And I want to see you guys say, I am a future millionaire and billionaire in crypto. For sure, it's possible just by keep buying as much as you can and hold for a long term. Next cycle, you guys can see, I think Bitcoin, minimum will be trading between about a half a million to $1 million per coin by this time next cycle. I don't think it will happen in this cycle because if history is on our side, we don't have so much time left. So before we have the next pullback, good pullback, we should have been happening early next year. But guess what? We have a long way to go. Guys, if you are watching from S, aka Twitter, you are watching from YouTube, I still want to let you guys know that as you guys can see, I'm streaming to Pump Fun right now, as you guys can see. So this is my official streaming call on Pump Fun, which is Beat Chart. So you guys can see it here. So Beat Chart sitting between about $19,000. It's been, I created it. It's a lot cheap between the past. It's been between about 2 weeks right now. Sitting between about $19,000. I think it's still huge. So $19,000 market cap. And there's something important about Beat Chart is that, it's a long-term project. 30% of the supply is already locked. The 55% which you are seeing is where you can buy and sell. So try to make sure if you need a meme coin to add to your portfolio, get some B chart. It's very, very important as well. So coming here, guys, BNB just hit all-time high. So just 8 years ago, 2018, BNB was still trading between $1 per coin. So why this is so important is that I keep saying it that so whenever you are investing in the crypto space, make sure you hold some good altcoin that have a lot of usage. Those altcoin, those protocol that have utility, that have usage, just like a blockchain like a BNB chain, Binance Smart Chain, it have a lot of usage, and they use the strategy of buy back and burn, just like the strategy which I'm trying to create for this token which you guys are seeing here right now, B chart, buy back and lock, at least using 20% of the streaming revenue from B chart, using it to buy back this token and lock. So just the same strategy which a BNB is using here. So Binance Smart Chain, they use the strategy of using the chain fee to buy back this token at least and burn it. You guys can see BNB has been going up in value. Let's quickly see BNB is still sitting between the top five cryptocurrency right now. Let's say if you look at it after Bitcoin and after Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB is sitting at the third. So no, fourth. That's because SRP is still the top there. So you all know that Theta is a stable coin, so we don't have to calculate it. So you guys can see BNB still sitting strong between about $1,156 right now. Keep hitting all-time high every single day. So guys, let's discuss. Drop your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A, guys. Let's do Q&A quickly. The fear and greediness, you guys can see, it flipped to green once again. How easy it is for people to trade their sentiment in the crypto space. Let's quickly see. Just last week here, the fear and greediness dipped to 44. We was in fear, which the fear dipped to like about 44 last week here. But you guys can see, guess what? Boom. Now it's now back up to 57 in CMC. So it's very, very important that, so for you to know that, the crypto space is easy for people to trade their sentiment each time the market will have a pullback, which is why, I've been here for a while, more than half a decade right now, which is why, even if the market deep down, I take it as an opportunity to buy as much as I can. So, which is why I think even if next cycle, even if Bitcoin have to pull back to like $50,000, before Bitcoin deep down to like $50,000, I think, I will have exhausted myself by then. I think, I will have $0 left. Just imagine Bitcoin decided to dip down to like at least about, let's say Bitcoin dip down to like about $40,000 next cycle. If we have a huge pullback, I don't think that will be possible. But everything is possible in the crypto space. If we have a pullback to like $40,000, I will be selling every valuable thing to accumulate as much as I can. It's very, very important, guys. So let's do Q&A. Drop the question on the chat, guys. This ROSI still predicted that we have a long way to go. We have not ended the cycle yet. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Keep accumulating as much as you can. So you guys can see Bitcoin approaching all-time high once again. It's very, very important. So all-time high is coming anytime soon, guys. Bitcoin is accumulating. More people keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating as much as they can, which is why Bitcoin keep skyrocketing, skyrocketing, skyrocketing. And those altcoin, you guys can see those altcoin are up huge. So those altcoin are skyrocketing. Ethereum is skyrocketing like never before. As you guys can see, SRP is skyrocketing like never before. BNB is skyrocketing. You know, this is more than double digits. So BTC is up in just in the 7 days performance with about a 12%, when Ethereum is up with about a 14%, SRP 12%, BNB 21%. Let's just go down here. Like what to see? Sui and Vlach is up about 10%, when Sui is up with about a 40%, 30.8. Look at Stellar up with 15%. Let's look at, I want to see hype liquidity. Okay, 30%, which is still not bad for hype. Chronos between about a 12 point something percent. Meta, Monero between about a 30%. Most of all the altcoins are up huge today. If you are big holding, why is World Liberty Finance is being down today despite the market is up. Something's been going on with World Liberty Finance. It should have supposed to be up today. So guys, if you are watching from every other platform, drop your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A. You are watching from Bitcoin just hit $124,000 and we pull back once again. So don't forget, the all-time high, the previous all-time high was $124,500. We have a huge support here. Guess what? The next, maybe we may consolidate here for a while. Guess what? When we start booming once again, it will, $125,000 next. $125,000 next. Yeah, guys, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the charts. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. If you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from Pump Fun, guys, head over to the YouTube channel. If you are watching from S, aka Twitter, retweet. Help me retweet it there. You retweeting it, you are supporting the community. So in the crypto space, I think we are family, so we have to grow together. So which is why I'm here every single day to keep encouraging you guys to accumulate as much as you can whenever the market is down. Because I totally understand that when you are just coming into the crypto space, you are a retail who are just coming into the crypto space. Each time we have a dip, we have a pullback with just a few percent, you will be scared. So for you guys not to be scared, which is why, I'm not a financial advisor, but I want you guys to do what I've been doing over the past few years, which is by DCA and hold. Spread your money across the market, which is why even if my DCA portfolio will be starting at least early next year, which is why I will be at least adding at least about $50 to my portfolio once in a week. So in order for you guys to be seeing what I will be buying. So what I will be adding to my private portfolio is the same as what I will be adding to my DCA portfolio. So guys, let's go, guys. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Once again, just to you guys who are be holding. And I still want to let you guys know once again, if you need any meme coin to add to your portfolio, don't forget this meme coin here, which you can see. BIT chart. The market cap is still small, just between about $19,000, as you guys can see. Once you head up to $100,000 market cap, that means you are already up 5x. You added $1,000, $100 right now. Once you head up to $100,000 market cap, that means you will be holding about $500 there. So it's not a financial advice. So that's because I know that this is one of the coin. I believe so much nobody will dump on you, because for sure, keep holding, keep DCA, and accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto as much as you can. Those protocols that have usage like Bitcoin, Ethereum chain, a lot of things going on in the Ethereum blockchain, as you guys already know. So followed by Solana blockchain, BNB blockchain, The market is way too up right now if you are just coming, but you can keep this year spreading your money across the market to understand how Bitcoin and crypto work. So, guys, okay, Sled, how are you doing? Greetings to the house. Greetings to you guys. Oh, Christabel, love from Nigeria. Christabel, how are you doing? Vincent, Akachi, greetings, Jude, Matthew. How are you guys all doing? I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. I'm doing great for sure. I think I hope you guys' portfolio is up huge today because the market is up. So your portfolio should be up today, guys, for sure. Your portfolio should be up. A day like today, take some profits, take some cash, keep some cash on your side to enjoy the weekend. Today is Friday, guys. Abby, happy Friday, guys. Today is Friday. The week is already gone. So we're on weekend. I know you guys want to go enjoy your weekend. So let's quickly, let's look here and go through the questions. How are you doing, Chukwemeka? So let's go through the questions. So then we call it a day. I'll be streaming on Pump Fun later in the day as well. I stream on Pump Fun almost every hour. So you can also join me on Pump Fun. The link to Pump Fun is in the description of this video. Even during my day, so during my day's activities, I stream on Pump Fun. When I'm going to the gym, when I'm going to a restaurant to eat, when I'm, almost everything I'm doing to, I feel myself, every single hour on Pump Fun. You can follow me on Pump Fun as well. Very, very important. Greetings to you guys. Celestia, Sita, happy Friday, guys. I just realized now today is Friday. So happy Friday. Princess, Divine, how are you guys all doing? Abiola, all limited progress. Greetings to you guys. I don't lad, how are they? Son of man, how are you guys all doing? Greetings to you guys all. Yeah, that is from Popform. How high do you think the market can go? For sure, like this chart yesterday showed that, so like the way you guys can see here. So RSI is between about 70 right now, or which is around here is between 70 to 71 RSI. RSI still show that, so this cycle 80 is still in play. For RSI to head up to 80, should be taking Bitcoin above 150,000. I don't want to be so much bullish. That's because, so you all know. So I have to let you guys know that, so we always say the volatility in the crypto space is real. It's very, very important to know. Bitcoin and crypto is volatile. If investing in crypto is already a risk. Investing in crypto alone is already a risk. So that is why, because an asset that go up between a 20% in a week, you guys know that it's a risk asset, it's a risk investment. Investing in crypto is a risk. So, and what you need to know is that one of the biggest risks in life is never taking any risk. That does not mean you have to go all in. No. So never invest more than what you can afford to lose. Don't invest your children's school fees. Don't invest your house rent or any money which you know that you need in order for you to live in the next few days, in the next few months. You don't have to invest it in crypto. Invest the money which you don't need in the crypto space. So invest it and leave it there. You can invest $5, $20, $10. When you come back and log into your portfolio on a good day, you find out that you are up huge. That is the most important thing about Bitcoin. That's because it's an asset with a limit supply, 21 million that will ever been existed. And we already have more than 58 million millionaires on this planet. So you can print more Bitcoin, you can print more fiat. If you have kept $100 in bank in the past 5 years, your $100 will now be valuable as $75 as of today, because inflation is real. Inflation keep eating away your buy power. But if you have kept that $100 in Bitcoin in the past 5 years, you will be holding about that means you will be between about $1,600 just between 5 years, keeping $100 in Bitcoin. But if you are left it in a fiat, which is the government money, which they keep printing more and more and more every single day, it keep devaluing because it's an asset with unlimited supply. It's for them to just press a button, they'll print as much as they can. You guys remember just about 2-3 months ago when President Trump signed a beautiful bill. What is beautiful about that is to print trillions of dollars. But coming to Bitcoin, you can't print more of it. When you need Bitcoin, you have to go and buy at the actual price in the market. You can't print more. You can't get more than the 21 million that will ever be in existence. And a quick reminder that about 11% of total Bitcoin supply is already lost, which which has already lost. Those are Bitcoin which is not coming back again. So guys, thank you for that question from Popfun from us. So guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow here on YouTube. I will be streaming later, just a few hours from now, once again on Pump Fun. So join me later on Pump Fun, as you guys can see. Once you're on Pump Fun, type in B chat. It's one of the B chat. It's one of the first coin that will pop up there. So join me on Pump Fun. Let's discuss. We'll still be discussing Bitcoin and crypto. There, you can also send a request. I will add you to the screen, so you can discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. It's very, very important. So my Bitcoin and crypto people, guys, see you guys later in the day. Cheers to you guys. See you guys later in the day on Pump Fun. See you guys tomorrow on YouTube. Yeah. So Charisco is out. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. One of the best freedom you can ever achieve as a human. So it's very, very important. Bitcoin stands for freedom. It's decentralized. It's not a centralized asset. It's not controlled by any entity. So you are your own bank. When you are sending it out, you don't need a permission from a third party, just like the banks. So you don't need a permission from a third party. So that is how how beautiful Bitcoin is. So guys, once again, Charisco is out. See you guys later on Pump Fun here on YouTube. See you guys tomorrow, guys. Charisco is out.